Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 69 of the Geek Perspective. I'm your host, Roy, and along with my co host, Tom, we're going to discuss the show today, where we've come, what we're going, what we're going to be doing. So, comment below if you guys have any suggestions, what you want us to review, what you want us to food challenges wise, spicy challenges wise. Um, just chat with us and let us know what you think. So, down here, Tom. He's supposed to pop in at some point. We'll see. So
Pop.
anyway, how you doing, Tom?
Good. What's going on, Roy?
Not much. We're just talking off air. Actually, I want to bring up Lucifer. Tom was right. I was wrong. I admit it. That Lucifer's a pretty good show. It's not the typical chick flick show that I thought it was when I first started watching it. I did my typical watch it for 20 minutes and be like, yeah, this is a chick show. This is horrible. So then I stopped watching it. And like I normally do, I tried it again a couple weeks later because there was nothing on. And not always, but sometimes my opinion changes, and this time it actually changed. So I told Tommy he was actually right for once.
for always. Yeah, it's I was actually I hadn't known until I think it was last week when we brought it up that you weren't into it. I had always assumed, I guess when I was talking, Derek I was talking to, but I assumed you were in on the conversations. And so I was kind of surprised when you thought that. I'm like, it's not a chick show. I mean, yeah, he's a good looking guy and everything. But it's not a chick show per se. I mean, he's actually kind of like a womanizer. You know what I mean? He uses women, and
but that's not even the main part of the show. Even you know what I mean?
No,
it's such a small part of it.
It is. It's just character building, that part of it, just to kind of show that he is the
literally,
devil. And
literally,
yeah. Literally. And yeah, I just finished. They just dropped 8 episodes from this season 5, because they, Netflix does in chunks, you know what I mean? That they love doing like 8 and 8 or 10, whatever it is. So, and it was good. They're doing it where his twin brother, Michael, the angel Michael, now is down here causing trouble.
Oh, nice.
And everything, and it's him playing the twin. Obviously, it's a twin brother, but it's funny. Michael doesn't have the British accent. He's really British. Tom Ellis is British, Lucifer, and he does it. So he's doing an American accent. And I will say, because they always talk about when Americans do English accents, and usually it's like we'll think they're kind of good, and most English people are like, "Oh my God, that's terrible. That's a terrible accent." People from the United Kingdom, when we're trying to. I will say the two people I've seen in Tom Ellis and Simon Pegg. I mean, seen other people, but recently those two go the other way. Being from the United Kingdom and doing an American accent, rough, in my opinion. Rough.
Really.
Simon Pegg, when he does it, he sounds like a total nerd when he does his American accent. It's like.
I thought that's what he was going for.
It's
I just let it go.
Nah, I mean, yeah, in the boys there. Yeah, I don't think it was. That's because they struggle. Because I always ask, how sorry, we're getting off on a tangent, but how when you think about how a German speaks or somebody from Asia, you have something in your mind that they kind of sound like, you know what I mean? What a German person might sound like if they were trying to speak English and everything. Well, same thing with America. I remember I knew a German guy. I was over in England, and we're like, yeah, we have all these ideas of what you guys sound like in our heads and everything. What do Americans sound like to you? And he was like, really, you guys really want to know? And he's like, yeah, you guys sound like you're mumbling all the time, and it's like this weird that's how Americans sound to us. And you can hear it in Tom Ellis's accent. It's like, and he does this weird thing. You can tell he's like not comfortable with it, because as he's talking, he's got this weird posture going on. Like he's just like really trying to get down in, because that's where all that sound comes from, right in your diaphragm. and he's got this weird, I don't know, a little rough for me. But maybe I'm just a little nitpicky, being, in that industry for part of my life and stuff. So, but other than that, though, I really like it. I love that show. So good.
Yeah, I like it more than I thought I would. I'm on season 2.
Nice.
I think episode 6 or 7.
Okay.
I've been really binging it.
Nice.
Because there's nothing else on either, so it's something to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm liking it, surprisingly. I'm very surprised by that. So yeah, so I'll probably be watching that again tonight.
Nice.
I haven't watched any movies. In my background, I have Friday the 13th, A New Beginning on. I guess they're doing a marathon on the Paramount Network.
Oh, nice.
So I have that on in the background. I love my Jason movies, so.
Yeah. Speaking of horror, Lovecraft, we were talking off air. I'll tell everybody out there, Lovecraft Country, great show. HBO Max. It's Jordan Peele is in. Catch up faster, LOL, from Derek. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I think it means me catch up on the episodes, maybe.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, Lovecraft Country. Check it out, guys. HBO Max, great. Jordan Peele produces. I part creator of it. Very, very good. 2 episodes. And episode 3 drops tomorrow. Great show. You're looking for something.
You know, it's a great show. Coming up on our show, The Tube of Terror.
Oh.
Tom, you should do it with me.
Nope.
Tube of Terror. And if you didn't know what this is, when Tom and I did the Death Nut Challenge, can't really see it very well. When Tom did the Death Nut Challenge, well, Tom and I did it, the 5th level, this is a whole tube of it, of the 5th level. And you have to basically eat 1 or 2 at a time till they're all gone. And then either, I don't know what the exact rule is, either wait the full 10 minutes because you have a 10-minute time limit to do it, to eat all the peanuts. And then you do a 5-minute afterburn, or if you finish the peanuts, and then you can do the afterburn right afterwards. Then I have to find out for sure. But yeah, that's the plan. I'll be doing that, either that or another challenge I'm looking forward to, the Peanut Brutal Challenge. This one is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to this. I love peanut brittle. So, yeah, this is going to be really good. It's 3 levels, 3 hunks of peanut brittle. And you basically have to eat it. Tom's already getting sick. You have to eat it and survive. And both of these are supposedly hotter than the challenge that we just did. So, yeah, good luck to me. Because the Tube of Terror, supposedly, I don't remember where I even heard it from. Supposedly, 70% of people that do that challenge fail it at least the first time. So that's going to be a tough one.
Now, with either of those, are you doing those with any of the other guys? Like,
I don't think so. We're supposed to do it with Lone Star Crew, but he had a lot of stuff going on, I believe, with work, and then he has his own videos to shoot. And he just did the challenge, so I think he wants to give a little time to try it again.
Okay.
Because it's from what I understand, I mean, everyone that's actually been supporting us from other channels have been telling me that it's brutal. A lot of them have already done it. The Tube of Terror has been off for about a year, so people have already done the challenge. I'm late to the game. The Peanut Brutal Challenge is actually a new challenge. Came out 2 weeks ago. So, yeah. So that ought to be fun. But we're trying to figure out other challenges. I mentioned, or Tom had mentioned originally, I think, or someone mentioned about doing like crickets or worms or something.
Ants.
Like ants. We're looking at that because I'll do it. Tom said he'd do that. Derek's a coward; he won't do it. But maybe if you guys browbeat him, maybe Derek will do it with us.
And I'm looking into. I know you don't really want to do any drinking challenges. I'm looking into the Blackwater challenge. I sent you guys a in our text chain. I actually sent you guys a clip or a video of a guy doing it. He does a lot of drink challenges. This guy, a bigger guy, and he does them his own way. Like because he's does it so much. Like he'll do 80 ounces in a minute, which
That's
is
ridiculous. Wow.
in a minute.
Yeah.
Big guy, and he's been doing it for a while. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I can get the actual black water from. It's water that's black, and I'm not even really sure what's in it. And the idea is you drink 80 ounces. I don't know what the actual time. Like I said, he does 60. He does 1 minute. I want to say it's 3 to 5 minutes or even longer than that, because 80 ounces is a ton of liquid.
I've chugged those big bottles of Gatorade before.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly, but the 64-ounce ones, or the 32?
32.
32.
32.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah.
Those were 64.
So, yeah. So like
and that alone, I was like, oh.
Yeah, so like 3 of those in a minute almost.
Yeah.
It's yeah, so more to come on that. I did a drinking challenge back.
I know I would feel that. I would definitely feel that challenge. There's no doubt in my mind.
I did one. We talked about this while I was here. Actually, I used to be an athlete in high school too. And I was at some sort of runner camp or race or something where it was like we were there for a couple nights, and I remember it at the time. It's like, oh yeah, it's impossible to drink 8 cups of water in this amount of time. And I was like, I'll fucking do it. And I did it. And I beat the challenge. But I'll tell you afterwards, it was a very weird feeling. You stand up, it's like you can feel the water kind of sloshing around in there. And I don't know if you've ever had this feeling where I used to get it sometimes when I was a kid, when you would just be in a pool for too long. And then when you got out, you were kind of like, your head was kind of cloudy. It was kind of like almost like walking through a dream and stuff. That's sort of what it feels like after you have drink all that liquid. It's like I don't know. You feel like you're walking through water and stuff. So yeah, more to come on that. But
which is why I wouldn't survive that challenge, because I know that feeling, because I've done that before. I've chugged so much liquid when I've been too thirsty, and it's not a fun feeling.
Yeah,
I'll do any hot challenge, but yeah, no.
See, I'll take that feeling over that.
Yeah,
any day. So, because I was thinking, I should do another challenge, but I'm taking a break from spicy for a while. So, but that might be fun, doing the black water or something like that. So, more to come in the future on that.
Maybe Derek would do something like that. I wonder if Derek would do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a drink challenge. I mean,
right.
It's water. Do you not like water, Derek? Somehow we're gonna find out that he doesn't like water. Water's got a bad taste.
Only liquid chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, more to come on that.
Yeah, so we definitely got more challenges, more stuff coming up. So, but let us know below if you guys have any ideas for challenges you want us to do, unboxings you want to see. If you like our Funko unboxings, what you want us to review,
Yeah,
we're up to doing more reviews. I don't have anything in the works at the moment, but
we'll talk about anything you want. And
yeah,
and Derek's always got those good unboxings. Speaking of unboxings, since we're on it, I might as well do these real quick. So I picked up. I had to get out of the house. I went over to the mall, and they had some of these Funko soda vinyl things. So I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. The chance, you got a 1 in 6 chance of getting a chase. So that's the fun behind it. Just wanted to see if I get a chase. I don't even really collect these too much, but it's fun to see if you got a chase. So I got a Chili Willy, and I got the Joker. So the Chili Willy is a run of 10,000. So a 1 in 6 would be, God, I'm terrible at math, 1,300, 1,700, somewhere around there. So, yeah, let's see if we got the chase. Chili Willy. These things can be a pain to open sometimes, but I really like the soda can personally. It's I just cool display. So you guys remember I opened some of these before. So and it comes with a little pog inside that will actually tell you if you got the chase. So is one side of the pog. It's got Chili Willy. So it would have been, so a chase is 1 in 1,600. The other side, I didn't get the chase on this one because it's 1 out of 8,400. So that means there's 1,600 chase total. I didn't get it. Let's see what it looks like real quick.
You've had really good luck with this stuff.
Yeah, didn't get it on that one. So, but maybe the Joker. Still got the Joker to open. And that's pretty cool. Chili Willy. So finally, I don't have a glare in my house. I always have a glare in here. So very cool. And let me try out the Joker. That's the chase that I would really want anyway, because it's like Joker, you know what I mean? So we will see. Like I said, I've been having really good luck with chase in general. I got that Bill Murray chase.
When I really have.
Yeah, my last 4 orders from GameStop, I pulled at least one chase, and one of them I pulled 2 chases. So it's kind of crazy. So now, dun dun dun, the Joker. This one, it's 20,000 on this one. So a bigger run, of course. He's a bigger character and everything. So I'm gonna guess. Oh, Derek never got a link.
I sent it to him.
Oh, okay. And so 20,000. So I'm thinking again. That's not my strong point, but about 3,000 chase around there. 1 in 6 makes that right around there. So around 3,000, and the Pog. One side. Dun dun dun! I got the chase.
Holy Jesus!
Oh my God!
Unbelievable!
Bank robber Joker. So I believe,
dude,
it's crazy. This is awesome.
Holy
the
Jesus.
regular one, I think he has a purple, and I want to say purple jacket. I want to say the chase is gray, but we will find out right now. Another freaking chase. This is awesome, man.
It's so unbelievable.
So lucky lately. All right. Oh, there's Derek. Oh yeah, and it is. It's the gray suit. Actually, really cool. It's got the the messed up mouth makeup there, like what's his face? Yeah, dude. Very cool. Very cool. So sweet. Got another chase. All right, all right.
That is awesome.
And that's it for me. I know. Great. See, I'm never this lucky. Something bad's happening soon, guys. Something really bad's happening soon with all these chases and everything. That
I think you know a guy.
Awesome.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Awesome. Awesome.
You've had so much good luck.
I know. Awesome. So Derek, what's up?
I surprisingly left work on time or early.
Nice.
Did not expect that. So what did you guys talk about for like the last 10 minutes?
Just casual conversation.
Yeah, we're just kind of talking about challenges coming up.
And about you not doing any of the damn thing and how you got to get you to do a challenge. And
how about I just try the spicy McNuggets from McDonald's? How's that?
Do you like spicy food?
Not really.
Oh, milestone.
Yeah.
Try something you don't like. That's a good idea.
We're going in the right direction, inch by inch by inch.
Yes.
We were saying I'm looking into doing it's called the black. It's a water challenge. You see if you can drink a certain amount of water in a set amount of time. Would you do something like that?
Well, like that 80 ounces in a minute one like that, right?
Well, you see, I sent that guy does it on his own in a minute. We wouldn't do a minute. because there's no way I can drink 80 ounces in a minute. I mean, that's 2 40-ounce beers in a minute. No. I want to say that guy's been doing those challenges for a while, so he does it in a minute. But I want to say the real challenge is more time than that.
I couldn't do that in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I want to say it's either at least 5 minutes. I want to say. So, would you be down for some? I mean, it's gonna be it's not right away. I still got to look into it and everything like that. But would you be down for something like that?
Yeah, I'm also assuming it's not going to be carbonated, so it's easier to chug it.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he does a Mountain Dew challenge. I won't do a Mountain Dew challenge. I won't do a soda challenge. I have 1 Red Bull a day, and that's the only carbonation I have all day. So it has to be water, some flat like that. So I eat zero.
You cowards.
Rick can do that. The drink challenge.
All right, Rick, he can join you guys. I'll be the timer.
It's water, Rick.
we'll give him a beer. We'll give him 240s.
Yeah, you do 240s while we do.
That'd be hilarious.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, that'd be a good idea. You guys do the water challenges. I do the spicy challenges. We'll slowly broaden Derek's horizons with food.
Yeah.
Because everybody in the world wants you to try new food, Derek. People at work, your girlfriend, God.
Rick says, never mind.
He's already given up. He hasn't even tried it yet. But you know, if you look at that channel, let's get on to the channel. We've changed a lot over the last 69 episodes. You know, how did we start? As like, okay, what's that, Derek?
I would say I feel like every 20 episodes we change.
Yeah, so it was like we've been trying to find our footing, so to speak. We started off as a news entertainment type of thing, I think.
Started off as a Comic-Con.
Comic-Con news.
That was how it all started. It was you approached myself.
Well, yeah.
Derek and myself about doing a Comic-Con, and that was at least our first dozen shows. But
that wasn't the only episode though. It was also we had entertainment news.
Oh yeah. But
it was a variety show.
That was our focus, though. It was going to be our focus. Our goal was to
promote Comic-Con and
become media for cons and everything like that.
And then slowly we kind of ventured away from it. And then we get to the point where like we started doing, hey, let's do movies.
Yep. Then we went to movies. Yep.
And then we did that for a while. And then we decided, screw it. Let's do whatever the fuck we want. Which we did.
Yep.
Still doing
it. And then that's kind of evolved into
challenges.
The challenges. Which is where we are now. So that's kind of cool how we evolved into that.
I like that the one constant has always been our pops.
Yes. Yeah. We've always with collectibles, pretty much. Yeah, we've always done collectibles.
Yep, that is true.
Whatever each of us are sort of into, whether it's horror stuff or Funkos or comic books, or we've always had that as in our episodes. Yeah, it's come along. We've changed a lot. I mean, it's a good thing we changed from Comic-Cons. I mean, God, there was no cons this year anyway, so except virtual. So that was a good pivot. The movies, I like doing the movies, but it was becoming too much work for not we weren't getting a lot out of it. So then I was, and we still do what we still do now, like we're doing in this episode, is just sort of, news and shooting the shit and stuff like that. So I like that, and I like the challenges too. The challenges are fun just because we're getting a lot of interaction, which is great.
A lot more, yes. Yeah,
we got, we're friends with a lot of different channels, so which is nice. This cross promotion we're able to do now.
Well, we're in a popular realm now. We've seen product reviews, challenges,
product reviews,
unboxings. Those are 3 things that are really popular.
Yeah.
And we're starting to do that. In the future, I see more of that happening. I do think we definitely need a new logo. I think that should be in our future.
Yeah.
Rebranding.
Yeah.
That should be because whenever I tell people how to find us, look at the little guy with the afro. It's like it's like just a geek perspective. You can't miss it. So I don't know. We shall see. We'll work on that, changing our logo at some point.
Yeah. So we haven't really delved too much into stuff like this lately, and I know Derek's got to unbox it soon, but it just crossed my mind. Roy, weed challenge. Who gets it? Rick, weed challenge. Who gets done? I'm telling you right now, I'm winning those challenges. I'm just saying. No offense, guys, but I got you guys. I got you guys on that challenge.
Tom's the weed king.
But I'm just curious on your thoughts, Roy. What happened up in Kenosha?
Was about the guy getting shot in the back?
Yeah, and then the white kid there. I'm just curious on your thoughts on that.
Well, the guy getting shot, I'm at the point where it's like we're jumping to conclusions, and we should. I mean, shooting someone in the back in general seven times is way overboard.
From point when he's already being detained and at point blank range.
Yeah, it's there's something going on there, but like I think we need to wait for all the evidence to come out, and more of it has been coming out. But we gotta stop jumping to conclusions one way or another right away. Like right when you hear it happening, people immediately say it was a race issue. And I'm not saying it's not, because obviously stuff's happened come out since then, but we need to slow down because not all cops are bad. There are a few bad cops out there, but
more than a lot.
Yeah, it just goes to show that the stuff's being filmed now, and we're not seeing the whole story because there's a lot of stuff that's happening that we don't even see that are happening to black people. So a lot more stuff is happening than what we're seeing. For everyone you see, there's probably 10 more that's not being seen.
Oh, yeah. So your thoughts, though, on that Kyle Rittenhouse kid, the white kid that went to the protest and shot people, shot somebody in the head, killed 2 people, shot another one in the arm, and then ran to the cops, and they let the kid go home, sleep in his own bed that night, and then arrested him sort of after people were going crazy. What's your thought on that?
Again, white privilege.
Yes.
100% white privilege. I mean, what else can you say? It's exactly what that was. If it was a black person, they would have been arrested.
Would have been shot, right?
Yeah, probably would have gotten shot. You're right.
And
I was going to say beaten, but yeah, you're probably right. They probably would have said that he resisted arrest when he was turning himself in.
I was just curious what your thoughts on. I always curious as to your thoughts when this shit goes on, because it's just like you said, we don't know everything. Like I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, they were beating up the kid and stuff." It still doesn't give them the right to shoot anybody. I just the one thing I don't like about the whole situation is, like when after George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and everything, you had all these people looking into their fucking past and being like, oh, they're not a good person. But this white kid, now all these people, oh, this kid was this and that. And really, when they looked at his Facebook page, he was sort of like a gun nut and said some crazy, big police supporter. Nothing wrong with being a police supporter, but it was going into the realm of sort of fanatical and stuff like that. But everybody's they're not looking to see, oh, what this kid did in his past, or not going at the parents and being like, why is this kid handling an AR whatever 15 at the age of 17? So I don't like that double standard going at when a black person does it, we dig it up and try to crucify their memory and crucify what they were and what they've done, but they're defending this kid for some reason. I don't understand it. So
white privilege.
Yeah, well, you know my feelings on that. It's like, you know, I know it triggers a lot of people. It's just like if it's triggering you, then.
Well, too many people, you know, it starts from the top. You know, it starts from my president down, and he let it get to this point.
Yeah, you broke up a little.
He's frozen.
Up.
Yeah, you froze, and you got all staticky.
Yep.
And all right.
Good now.
Yeah, you're good. No, you're right on that. It's like I said, President Trump didn't invent race. He didn't create racism. He didn't invent it or anything like that. He's just making racists too comfortable, in my opinion. That's all.
Yeah, that's the big problem. He's given him too much of a voice. I think everyone should have the right to speak, but he's given him way too much of a voice. And like you said, making him feel too comfortable. And that's where the problems come in.
I agree.
And before we continue, I want everyone to like and subscribe. Click that little bell so you stay informed of all our cool content, because we got a lot of stuff coming up. So you want to stay informed. So, Derek, you got something?
Dude, I got my
all right
box that you guys like seeing.
Oh, nice. Right. These boxes these are really good mystery boxes that Derek gets here. It's Aki Bentos.
So
really good value.
This month's theme was gaming. So it's not going to be anime stuff. It's going to be like characters from video games.
Oh, cool.
So you guys want to guess on any?
But wouldn't it be anime video games?
No.
Really? Okay.
So do you get a Funko with it, or?
This one I don't think has a Funko.
Okay.
Warzone.
Which we still got to play. We still have to play that.
All right, so we got my shirt.
That's anime, isn't it?
Looks like anime to me, but
It depends on the gaming. Let's see, we got a hat.
Oh, nice.
Looks like a fighting kind of game.
It looks like
It almost looks like it's Dragon Ball Z, but it's not.
Or it looks like what was it from the was it Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter? A Dukin fucking
a fighting game.
Yeah.
Some kind of pouch.
Anime.
Oh, that's cool. It looks like
it's all anime.
No.
It looks like it's made for a kid for school. Like everything's different. Nice.
You got a Mega Man keychain.
Oh, cool. I loved Mega Man when I was a kid.
I hated Mega Man.
I love that game.
I never liked it.
You got some Street Fighter stickers.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
Put that on your tablet.
And we got all the stuff I could have got.
Oh, stuff I could have got. I'm surprised they didn't give you a pop in that.
It looks like there was a Mega Man.
So there was no real theme. Like, there's no... I thought it'd be like all like one genre kind of thing.
This was Mega Man, Street Fighter, and then I guess everything else was Aki Bento exclusives. So like the hat, the pouch, the shirt are all exclusive to that. It's not a particular theme, but it was Mega Man or Street Fighter for the most part. I think it was
Linda, I'm drinking coffee from Starbucks.
I'll tell you.
Starbucks coffee.
those boxes
You definitely
have
get your
really great value. They did like the amount of stuff you get in there, and like for how much it costs. It's a really good value box, mystery box.
Oh, wait till you guys see next month when I have 2 different boxes. I got the Aki Bento box and then the Otaku box.
Nice.
Very noticeable differences when I open them that you'll see. One you had to be 18 plus to order.
Oh wow.
Fan servicey.
GameStop sale. Star Wars and Pops. Tax. Oh.
Nuts. You already clicked on it.
GameStop. Star Wars and Pops. Wow.
It was tax-free weekend this weekend, right?
Oh, it is this weekend.
Yes.
Okay. So it's there's been some crazy deals over at GameStop. And 2 weeks ago, they were running 5 Pops for $20. Yeah.
GameStop doesn't have a lot of Pops that I want, though. You know, I want horror, sports.
Yeah.
You know, Star Wars I would take, but yeah, they don't have those really.
They began Star Wars recently.
Yes, Linda, ask Rich what he's drinking. Rich should come over to your house, Linda.
I'm gonna guess that Rick is drinking a big glass of milk.
Only if he was 12.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so the future of our channel, I think it's looking bright. More challenges. I have the Tube of Terror coming up. I have the Peanut Brutal Challenge. We might be doing the Water Chug Challenge, whatever that is. Derek's going to eat some chicken nuggets that he loves. He's lying. He doesn't like hot food. Now, how are you doing that chicken nugget challenge? Maybe I'll join you if we have them in our area.
I guess we'll have to see when McDonald's puts them into service.
Oh, they're not out yet?
I don't know. I saw like an ad that they were coming out with them. I don't know if they're out already.
Yes, Linda, you are probably right. Because maybe I'll join you with it. Because if it's spicy, I'll do that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be like super spicy. Like I've had the Wendy's spicy nuggets.
I'm sure they're not. I remember. I babysat Rick's kids one time when him and his ex were going out for dinner, and they actually brought me back some chicken wings, and they're like, "We want the spiciest wings you got. You said you have these nuclear wings. We want them because our friend likes spicy food. But these are hot. Be careful." So they get them. They bring them back to me. We try them. They weren't hot at all. They were really spicy. So when you go out and get stuff, they're usually not as spicy as,
Well, hopefully when you do it, you do it at your Roy's. I can be there, and then while you guys aren't looking, I'll just put little drops of your hot sauce onto Derek's. All those hot ones, not like.
I might have to do that. I might have to put hot sauce on mine.
It's
just to spice it up a little bit to prove Derek who the man is around here.
I mean, I won't do that, Derek. So
my dog's trying to get in the show here.
It's so funny because whenever I'm there, like as soon as the show starts, within minutes he's asleep.
No, he's been all over me the whole time of the whole show. He's been all over me,
which is funny because when I'm there, he's all over me all the time. Like the whole time I'm there, no matter where I'm at, he finds me and he's just all over me. And but yeah, the show starts and boom, he's out like a light.
Mm-hmm.
Funny.
Yep, it's crazy. He is just all over the place. He won't sleep. Well, he'll sleep well tonight. Probably about half an hour after we get off the show. I'll feed him because he hasn't eaten yet. Because we do the show, I feed him a little later.
Mm-hmm.
And after he eats, he'll probably lay down, take a nap before he gets riled up again for the evening.
Nice.
So, Derek, what do you think? How about the channel's going, Derek? You haven't really said much about that. What are your opinions?
Well, I mean, it's definitely getting more interaction.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need interaction because that's what pumps up your channel.
That's the
And
first step.
bring him to my house, Roy. Bring who to your house? Who should want to bring to her house?
Your dog? I don't know.
Yeah, God damn it.
He's
He's a 70-pound dog wants to sit in my lap. No, get down.
That's the bigger the dog, the bigger the lap they want to sit in.
Yeah. Yeah, I could bring him actually. She has a big yard. Didn't think of that actually. No, don't lick the microphone. Get out of there. Yeah, he's 70 pounds. He'll bug me till I actually have to pick him up and put him in my lap. 70-pound dog in my lap. It's not fun.
I'm sure it is for him.
Yeah, he's comfortable.
That's all that matters, isn't it?
Yeah, right. That's all he cares about. But yeah, my coffee I'm drinking is a Starbucks coffee that I made. I went and got a Starbucks coffee to answer Linda's question. I got a cold brew pumpkin spice coffee this morning because the pumpkin spice cream, I should say, cold brew, and then I made a coffee for the show to keep me awake because I've done nothing today. I've got nothing accomplished, but take the dog out.
Well,
And
it kind of rained most of the day, right?
Was that?
It kind of rained most of the day.
Yeah, it was pouring this morning, so I go and take the dog out, Anakin out. We go outside. He wouldn't leave my porch because of the rain. I'm like, are you kidding me? He runs back and forth on both sides of the porch, looks out in the rain, and looks at me like, what am I going to do? I'm like, go back in the house. If you're not going to run around and play, I'm not going to stay out here and watch you run on the porch. So that wasn't going to happen. So I think the week after Linda's party, I'm thinking doing the Tube of Terror challenge. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because that one's supposed to be really, really super hard. And then, because that was a year old, so I should probably get that out of the way. And then, so people that came in late, this is the Tube of Terror. Let me go full screen to show everybody. So this is the Tube of Terror, right? Tube of Terror. Johnny Scoville he helped invent the guy on the cover there. The guy on the.
Is that his real last name?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I wasn't sure if it was like they named it after this guy or whatever.
I guess he partnered up with the company, and I don't know if he's a pot owner or what it is, but I guess the people he works with them now on all the challenges and helps create a lot of the stuff. This is the newest one. This is the Peanut Brutal Challenge that Tom wants to do with me.
Nope.
See, it's world hottest 7-part Primo Peanuts. And on the back, can't see because of the glare. I don't know why I'm having glare. It's not like it's but I don't know if you can see it. It tells you what's in it. But it's basically 3 pieces of peanut brittle that's hotter. Both of those are hotter than the challenge that Tom and I just did, which is amazing. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, oh, Jesus.
I give you credit, man. I give you credit. But you can deal a lot better than me. Like I was telling people, I think last week, like, you're a freaking animal when during that death knot. Derek's like, how is it? I can't breathe. You're like, it's not too bad. I like the taste. It's like, what the fuck? How do you do anything?
It surprised me. I was expecting to be as like you were. I really was because, that's super hot,
The afterburn was getting you there.
Yeah, the afterburn was bad. The 5 minutes, it was killer. That really was insane. Yeah. But again, within a half an hour, I basically drank the milk, probably about 24, 26 ounces of milk, and then I ate a yogurt, and then I had one more yogurt about an hour later because it started to burn again. And then after that, it was nothing. I really lucked out. Now the tube of terror, I'm assuming that's going to be worse because it's all level 5, a whole container of it. And every time I watch people do it, I'm like, holy Jesus. And our friends at Lone Star Crew, if you go to YouTube, go to Lone Star Crew. They actually did the challenge. He had a tough time. God love him. He's done some hot challenges. So he's not by any far the imagination of like a weak person. He's a badass when it comes to challenges, and he had a tough time. So I'm like, oh, and all our new friends from other chairs are like, be careful, dude. It's the real deal. So if you want to see me really suffer, that's it's going to be happening.
How many gallons of ice cream you buying for that?
Nothing. All the same thing I had, you know.
And speaking of which, to give those guys a shout out, you guys should definitely check out we did it last week too. Lone Star Crew, they get some great stuff. Texas Hotspot, another YouTube, check them out. Oh my God, it was just in my head, and of course I have the memory of a goldfish.
Piece of heat.
What's that?
Heat. There's Heat Seeker, Piece of Heat.
Yeah, and there's one other one I was trying to think of.
VV and
yeah, VV and Chris.
VV and Chris.
Frick! Oh my God, I can't even think. Texas Hotspot. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible.
Another new one that we subscribed to was.
When he was gonna say
again, Roy. Frozen.
He hasn't frozen up there like before when he did this show up in his kitchen, right?
No, not like this. This is the worst frozen he's been. I mean, he hasn't moved, like no sound, nothing. So,
because I know it's worse for him, like the more devices, but
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but maybe because of the weather too.
Maybe Anakin bit the wire.
Yeah. Roy, I don't. Oh, he just lost power.
Okay.
They just lost power. Okay. Hang on. So yes. Yeah, Roy just lost power, which is okay. We were going to be wrapping up soon. Anyway, I don't know if he's going to try. I'm just waiting for a text to see if he's going to try to get back on or not. I don't know if he was like just lost it and came back on, or if it's still out.
I think when Brockton loses it, like they lose it.
Oh, really? Yeah. See, I very.
Because he's no power.
Yeah, no power at all. See, when I lose power, it's
It's just like a flicker.
Yeah, it very rarely happens. Very rarely happens. Okay, stop texting, Roy. It's like, yeah. I mean, we'll wrap it up anyway. So yeah, Roy probably let's capture the moment. Yeah, it's all good. We were going to be wrapping up in a minute anyway, because we had basically talked about everything. This was just kind of a show to sort of update everybody on, the direction the channel's going and the challenges and all that good stuff, because we have done so many changes, and that way everybody knows what's going on. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else personally.
Because you guys talked about can't think of his actual name right now, but Black Panther's death, right?
Oh my God, I'm so glad you brought that up. We talked about it off the air, and then I think we were just jumping from subject to subject that we forgot to bring it up. So I'm glad you did. Yeah. So Chadwick Boseman passed away. He played T'Challa in Black Panther. He was only 43 years old, man. 43. 4 years he's been fighting colon cancer, and so most of you guys know that Roy's a cancer survivor. So yeah, just terrible, just way too young, man.
Like I even thought it was like more ironic because like he was Jackie Robinson in the movie 42, and yesterday was Jackie Robinson Day for baseball.
Oh, I never saw 42.
Yeah, and he was also in Get On Up, so he did the James Brown.
Oh, another one I never saw, and I heard that was great too.
I didn't see that one. I think I didn't watch this one. 21 Bridges, I think, was another one he was in.
Okay, I've heard of that. I've never. I don't know too much about it, but I've definitely heard that name. That's yeah, it's too young, man. 43 years old, dude. It's like that's only a couple years older than me.
I think we should return 2020 for a better 2020.
Yeah, no shit. It's been a crazy year, and yeah, that's terrible. Now, were they working on sequels to Black Panther or anything, or?
No, there's a Black Panther 2. I believe that was already shot.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because I don't know if it was the premise or if it was rumors that they were like his character wasn't going to be Black Panther anymore, and they were going to give it to the sister. So I don't know if that was hot or if that was rumors.
Yeah, because I know last night, guys, that one guy at work, he made it. It was just kind of. I mean, I think he was trying to be funny, but it's kind of off cut. You're just, yeah, there won't be any more Black Panther. And I was like, well, I mean, as much of we shouldn't really be worrying about the movie because it's a tragedy. But I was like, in this day and age, I mean, if they had already started it, they can finish it. They've done it before. You know what I mean? This isn't the first time that somebody has passed away during the filming of a movie, or and there's way they can do it with CGI and all those deep fakes and everything like that. But so but again, I mean, his life's a little more important than a sequel to Black Panther. So yeah, just terrible news.
Yeah, that, and I seen like a bunch of stuff on Facebook today with like all his charity work. Like he was going to see cancer patients while he himself was going through cancer.
Yeah, I did see, which I'm liking, a lot of like companies that like sell comic books and pops and stuff on like on social media or on eBay and stuff. But they'll have the stores, like links to their stores on social media saying, we will not be selling any, because anytime somebody dies, all of a sudden there's a mad rush for the comic books, the Funkos, everything like that. Everything goes up in value. People are trying to sell it for triple and 5 times the amount and stuff. And these companies are like, we won't be selling anything of Chadwick Boseman the next 3 weeks out of respect. You know what I mean? Or if they do it, if they do sell something, it's going to be at retail. They're not making a profit off of his death. And I like that because I knew some companies that did that after Stan Lee's death, like my friends over at Sensational Comics. Because before Stan Lee died, he had done immense touring and had autographed a ton of stuff because he was at the cons that last year before he passed away. And so there's a bunch of autograph and people selling them. And then as soon as he died, they're selling them for like 10 times that. And in Sensational, I remember it said, we will not be selling any autograph or Stan Lee products for the next 30 days. We do not profit off of somebody's death. And I thought that was great because I remember even after Stan Lee died, a kid was trying to fucking get me to buy or trade for a signed She-Hulk pop by Stan Lee. And he wanted like either, I think like 250 cash or $300 worth of pop. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not. First of all, I don't want a She-Hulk. I don't need a She-Hulk pop signed by, that's beside, but you're not going to help you profit off a guy's death. That's terrible. It's terrible, man. So, yeah, sorry to hear that about Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace, man. It's tough.
Yeah, didn't need to have that be the last thing I saw last night before I went to bed.
Yeah, that stinks. That stinks. Well, all right. Anything else? That was good. We had totally forgot to bring that up. So.
I want to end on a positive note.
Yeah. Any positive? Oh, me and Roy talked about before you get on the air. I finished the episodes of Lucifer that they dropped just recently. I liked it, but I'm not a huge fan of him as Michael.
Okay, now is that because of his American accent?
Yes, that's part of it. I went off on the American accent. I don't know if you saw that earlier.
A bit of what I heard. I didn't hear the whole thing, but
yeah,
I heard some of it.
Yeah, for me, I don't know. It was that it was just.
But what do you think about it story wise?
Story wise, it's all right. It's just like I feel like so much of that with the actor playing the it's just like, I guess it's probably why I think I wasn't huge on it, because I binged almost all of Supernatural and deals with a lot of the same angels and stuff like that. So it's just like
comparing their angels to these angels.
Yeah. So because I've left it where there's 2 episodes I haven't watched of Supernatural. And then I'm all caught up. I'm all the way in season 15, but I'm like, I'm going to try to hold off these 2 episodes till it gets a little bit closer to when the final ones start dropping, because it's like that way I have continuity. So, but I slammed, dude. I started Supernatural probably, I want to say March, and I got through 15 seasons before the end of August.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, considering each season's 22 episodes too, each episode's an hour. So
if you go through 5 or 6 episodes, that's a whole day.
Yeah. Yep. So, but yeah. So, what's up?
I was gonna say, what were your opinions on since they finally revealed God in Lucifer?
Well, I mean, you only see him for that brief second, right? So it's I'm actually excited to see where that goes and curious, because it's about time that that they finally introduced. We've had the devil, we've had the devil's mother. You know what I mean? We've had every other character, it seems like, as far so it should be pretty cool to see. I'm really curious how they're gonna, because I remember it like in the beginning of this most recent season where Lucifer's brother,
Michael, not Michael, right?
No, the black guy,
Amenadiel.
He says how Michael's been seated at the right hand of the Father. And he's been sitting right next to God this whole time. So I'm curious, with God coming down, is he totally going to take Michael's side? Oh, excuse me, my voice just cracked. Or it's he created Chloe for Lucifer, so clearly he has a soft spot still for Lucifer, even though he's the devil. You know what I mean? So is he gonna lean more towards them, or is it gonna be? I think it's really cool. It opens a lot of possibilities. So I'm here for it. What about you?
Yeah, I'm waiting to see, like, because they left off like everybody in their world is frozen except for the 3 of them.
Yeah.
So
and
like, is this gonna be like all story like while they're all frozen? So like whenever this conversation with God ends, it's like they never left out of the time loop or whatever.
So when they were frozen, I'm glad you brought that up. Maze walking through the broken glass while it's still in the air, that was such a badass clip. Like, just seeing the way that effect was, dude, where she whatever kicked or threw Lucifer, and threw it, and then she's walking through. That was visually so cool. Linda, I'm gonna try Linda. I don't know. Hopefully I can. I'll know more by Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'll be letting Roy and Derek know. But hopefully hopefully I can make it over there, even for just a little, bit. So, we will see. Like I said, I should know by Wednesday. Yes, Roy. We talked about other stuff too, but then we were talking about Lucifer. Well, actually, we talked about Chadwick Boseman because we never brought it up. Chadwick Boseman, Roy, and then we got on Lucifer because he is all caught up. So
I think I watched 3 days.
What's that?
I think I watched all those episodes in like maybe 3 days.
Yeah, I did it quick too. It was fun. Like that last episode, I was like, oh man, I don't want to watch it because I didn't know that
was the last one when I was watching it.
Yeah, I didn't either until I was halfway through, and then I paused it, and then by the time I came back, it was like brought me back to the previous screen, and I was like, oh shit, this is the last one. Oh, that sucks because it's a very easy show to just kind of binge. You know, it's really easy, really fun show. So it's Roy. I may be Roy. I don't know yet. It's I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get over there, but I don't know. We will see. Like I said, even if I can just stop by for a little bit, I'll try. But I should know by Wednesday for sure. So, yep. All right. So at least we picked it up from the not leaving on such a down note about Chadwick Boseman there. Because it's super sad. So, yeah. Anything else, Derek? Before we sign off, we're right about an hour now. So,
no, I think I'm good. I've been binging more anime stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta figure out something to watch tonight and stuff. So, cause good day, night for movies with all this rain. So,
I did hear Cobra Kai was going on Netflix.
Yes, it is. It is. I think I brought that up a while back, but yes. So first 2 seasons were on YouTube. Great show, by the way, Cobra Kai. It's continuation of the Karate Kid story. Now, the Karate Kid and Johnny Lawrence are adults, and you know, they have kids, and it's about their kids and everything. First 2 are on YouTube Premium, and then YouTube is getting away from their scripted originals because YouTube every 6 months or so they sort of change up their business plan, and now they've decided to get out of scripted again. So they sold it to Netflix. Netflix picked it up. They're going to be airing, you know, you're going to be able to watch the first 2 seasons on Netflix, and then the new season 3 is rumored sometime end of the year. Yeah, end of the year. So see you later, Roy. See you later, Roy. So yeah, that should be good, which I'm glad, because like with YouTube, I would sign up for the free trial where you get like a free week, and then I just binge the episodes and then cancel, so I didn't have to pay for the YouTube Premium. So now that's on Netflix, that's cool. So hopefully it'll have another season after season 3. But you never know with Netflix, because they do preemptively cancel stuff before the show becomes more expensive, because the big thing is, you know, usually after 3 or 4 seasons on a show, they have to renegotiate contracts. And if a show's a hit, they you know, the actors get paid a bunch more. You know, look at Friends, and you know, which they were at $1 million an episode, and Seinfeld, and all those shows, when they renegotiated, they made big bucks. So Netflix tries to avoid that by just canceling. So, but hopefully they'll keep it around, have the season 3 and at least another season after that, but we don't know. So great show, love that show. Yeah, lots of fun. So, and
I think that's everything I can think of.
Yeah, That's fine. I mean, like I said, we're up over an hour now. We're at almost an hour and 5 minutes. So yeah, I think that'll do it. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Again, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment for us on us. Check us out on all social media platforms. We're on every Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. On Twitter, we are actually Geek Perspective 2. And at the end of there's no E at the end of perspective. It's a 2 instead of an E. But the other at Facebook and Instagram, it's just regular Geek Perspective. So make sure you check us out on there so you can stay updated to what we're doing on our channel. Yeah, for Derek, Roy, and myself, have a great day, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Stay safe, and hopefully everyone keeps their power.
Yes. Bye, guys.